Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, January 16, 2017 at 12:12 a.m. Birmingham. And topic is preparing for January 20th. May have another meaning for a few of us. And let me tell you about that. Today, in the Dinar Guru site, Frank 26, I want to tell you something, family. The things about MOSUL, the things about the budget, the things about al-Baghdadi, the things about IBAN, the things about the multiple currency policy, the things about auctions, all these things I want you to know. This is not a process anymore. I've always told you it was a progression. It is a process that is leading us in the direction of a monetary reform. But I'm here to tell you, IMO, all these things I just mentioned, it is no longer a process of events. It is an ending of events. Part 2, I feel they have dropped the zeros from their exchange rate, but I feel they are hiding that process. Or I feel when he says or, that threw me right there. I got back down to the ground level. My feet's back on the ground. Or I feel they're within days of doing this or it. And they will hide the process. I believe their goal is to lift the 3 zeros, is the muka of the year, and hide the process. IMO. I think we see this sometimes after the 20th. Legally, the country through the IMF cannot change its rate in the middle of a year, in the middle of a fiscal year, only at the beginning of a year. This is why the muka is so important. They sent the LOI, letter of intent, to the IMF and said, hey, GOI and CBI, we are both ready to give the new rate at the beginning of 2017. This is why IMO, there are no numbers at the CBI website, because the numbers in the month of January, the muka of 2017, those numbers have changed. And we haven't seen new numbers since the 4th. And only the IMF can send through numbers through the CBI so that the CBI can post it officially on their website. And then here's another, the opening of the media network office in Mosul. Good news. If they open an office in Mosul, they're opening other places in Mosul. That means it is safe enough to do so. Iraq Media Network headquarters office reopened in downtown Mosul. And news today concerning ration cards benefiting or benefits reaching Mosul as well. These are the cards that they give out to the citizens. It's just like until they're on their feet, here's the money that you will get and that you can use starting effective immediately. And then let's go down to one more. This is a million day. And I take that back, Frank 26. Yeah. Monetary reform has reached the point where everybody has agreed with the numbers, to the point where the budget that contains the number has been approved and will be in the Gazette very soon. Do you know what else? Do you know who else got the LOI? The one the IMF got, the mother of all central banks, the Bank of International Settlements, this BIS, which is found in Switzerland. This is the country that everybody goes to sign their final treaties or final everythings for the world. Switzerland. This is the main headquarters of the UN, Switzerland. Everything is right there. And when they go there to settle, to make peace, it is Switzerland. So trust me, they got the report that Iraq is ready to lift the value of their currency in the beginning of 2017. So when the CBI websites updated their new numbers, the international world will be able to see they have changed their rate. And that is a part 1 of 2. How long is it going to be before we see these numbers change? The IBAN, it was set on the 2nd, or set up on the 2nd. They have been doing international transactions since the 2nd. Well, maybe yes, maybe no. It is set up to do it as soon as they get a non-program rate without sanctions. This is the reason why IMO, there is no rate on the CBI website. If they were an Article 8, it would have lifted the zeros from the exchange rate when that Article 8 was settled, or Article 7 rather, the bankrupt. And that they should also be lifted by now, according to these. This has been done, guys. They finished that a year ago with Kuwait, over a year ago. They were paid off. IMOs, they are about to change. They're about to lift the zeros from the exchange rate. The CBI is implementing what they told you and me at the international world at the start of 2017. They said they would trade internationally in the early part of 2017. And I see all the equipment, I see all the necessities for them to do exactly that. So for them these guys to have this information, I did leave one out. Actually left 3 out. And one of them said that he knows for a fact. He said, I hold in my hand the information that solidifies what I'm telling you. But again, I've read stuff from him in the past that didn't come to pass. So I left it out. But they're right. 2 things. The change of currency has not happened, not since the 5th. And that's odd. Usually every day or two it'll change by 1161 to 1184, somewhere between there to move up and down, just a little bit, which is nothing. And if they delete the zeros, are they going to come out at a dime? They come out at a quarter? Or can they just come out? Because keep one thing in mind. If they want industry to continue to come to Iraq, they have to pay industry with real money. I don't mean borrowed money or our money, the United States or the dollar. They got to have money that they get out of Iraq that they can put in their banks, and then they can come to America and withdraw that money and pay their other corporations they have up and running. If these things don't take place, you will see the slowdown, a quick slowdown of everything that's pouring into Iraq today. And also, a meeting, MALAKI, I told you this, the 20th, after the inauguration, he'll be here 4 days. One of those days, or either 2 of those days, he has 2 short meetings with Donald Trump, and both are closed door. Just wanted to tell you that. And after the 4th day, he'll be back in Iraq. Cross your fingers, people. Jody Wolf Expoz.